Hi guys, so yeah, this is part 3. Basically, it looks like I'm going to do these things kind of naturally as they come to me, and the problem with that is that I'm going to forget things. I kind of, as I said, I do stuff while I'm driving, and unfortunately I forget things here and there. I have all the good intentions of covering certain things, and then I don't have bullet points in front of me exactly as I'm driving. So yeah, it's now the evening, on my way home from work, and I realised that I missed a little piece towards the end in relation to wider concepts of risk management. Whole piece there that I forgot to mention, and that is, when you start your turn, have a look at first the things that you can do without actually rolling any dice. Now that might seem obvious, but we've all done it where, we're halfway through our opponent's turn and we look at it and we think, oh God, I should have stood that guy up, and it might be a simple mistake. You get so bogged down, or you concentrate so much on maybe a blitz that you're going to do or something like that you actually forget to maybe just stand a lineman up on the other side of the pitch, So when you start your turn, just have a little look at the situation. Maybe there's a couple of guys that you know all they're going to do is stand up, and you're not going to use your blitz there or anything like that. You're not going to dodge out because they're in a tackle zone when they stand, but you want to get them up. You want to tie up the whatever positional it is that that they're next to. So just do that. Stand them up first. Obviously, it doesn't require any dice roll to do that. I'll give you a good example. I was playing Lycos with my Wood Elves. I forget what Lycos was playing at the time in a tournament, and so I got my Wood Elves, and obviously Lycos is, for guys who are unfamiliar with some of the sort of tournament scene veterans in the UK, he's one of the real top players, really experienced. He's won, buckets of tournaments, and I'm playing my Wood Elf against him, and the first thing that happens is I roll a blitz, and I think, great, I've got a real chance here to, stick the boot in a little bit here and maybe get myself a really good win over a good player. I roll the blitz, and the first thing I do is leap a war dancer to try and get on the ball, and I fail the leap. Now, I thought, bad luck. In another day that would have happened. I could have maybe, I'm not saying that if I'd have scored off rolling a blitz, he wouldn't have been able to recover and beat me, but it would have been a nice way to start the game. And he just mentioned to me after the game, you didn't have to do that. You had two guys, linemen, who could get to where the ball was going to land after the blitz without rolling any dice. And I was so focused on getting my, super cool block dodge war dancer over there that I did that first without thinking about it. And that's something that it's an easy mistake to make, actually, especially when we, we're just starting. Or, well, it's mistakes that are easy to make for me now as well. So that's a little thing that I just forgot to mention in part 2. So this topic has now gone over 3 different videos, which, is probably going to be how things happen, I think. Because, as I said, I'm going to be just doing these things organically as they come to mind. If there's anything, when I listen back to them, and if there's anything at all useful in there, then I'm not going to re-record the whole thing, even if I think there's some sections that are a bit dodgy. Anyway, so I think that's that tied up now. By all means, get some comments in if you've got them, any questions. If there's an absolute deluge of opinion and questions and things like that, which I won't hold my breath. It's only just started, but then maybe I'll do another response video. But if not, then I guess we will sort of answer questions in as they come through the comments. So that's the last piece on that, on reroll conservation and risk management. One of the key things that you can just start thinking about in your game now. If you've just started playing, if you don't consider yourself a very capable player at the moment, that's one little string to your bow that's not all that difficult to kind of comprehend. So, like I said, the final piece on that is just at the start of your turn, take a look at the situation, look at all the players that you've got on the pitch, delegate maybe your potential players for where your blitz is going to be. And if you've got guys that aren't going to be that, then, and they need to stand up and they need to move or something like that. For instance, another example is you might have forgotten to just move someone over to cover the ball, and then you rolled a skull somewhere else and your turn ended or something like that. That's something you can do. Just if the ball's loose, get someone over there to cover it, so that if all else fails, at least you've got a tackle zone on the ball. Okay, guys, so that's going to be that topic for now. So we'll maybe have a look at some rosters and things like that as well. But until next time, get rolling some dice, get playing some Blood Bowl, and we will see you later.